General Hospital spoilers Brennan's Steinmauer retaliation. Tells Britt Jason chose Carly? Britt demands answers. Valentine's angry frequenter. Cody's stunning find. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button for more update. General Hospital spoilers Brennan's Steinmauer retaliation. Tells Britt Jason chose Carly? General Hospital spoilers allude that Jack Brennan may retaliate by advising Britt Westbourne he'll shoot her to the WSB prison. Steinmauer, after Jason Morgan spills the tire to Carly Spencer about Jocelyn Jacks being an agent. The General Hospital exercise for the week of October 13th to 17th shows Jason telling a shocked and concerned Carly that her son is working for the WSB. For whatever reason, Jason will decide it's time to push the button on giving his bestie a heads up about Joss's new career path. Since Jason, Britt, and Joss have returned from the Five Poppies resort, Brennan has been concerned that Carly would find out Jocelyn's WSB status, but Joss was more worried about Britt ruining her cover than Jason. After all, while Carly and Jason are close, she and Jason have a special bond as he is her godfather. In addition, Jason has been known to be discreet when it comes to others asking him to be so. Jocelyn believed that Jason would respect her wishes and keep his ma out of the circle. After all, Joss isn't grown up now. Still, during the week of October 6th to 10th, Brennan made a really stupid move in issuing Jason a claim. He smugly tapped into Carly's phone and tricked Jason into meeting him at the pier. This is when Brennan advised Jason that if he were to unmask about Joss, he'd shoot Britt to Steinmauer, as he and the WSB had enough validation to put the good croaker down for a truly long time. Brennan's trouble was dumb on all situations, as Jason doesn't like being advised about anything. In fact, Jason would have likely kept quiet had Brennan not done so. Plus, soliciting him using Carly was a sneaky tactic that rubbed Jason the wrong way. With that said, it seems odd that Jason would run to Carly and pitfall Britt's freedom. Without knowing the reason why Jason decides to tell Carly, he must be confident in knowing that Britt won't go to Steinmauer. GH Penn set up a situation where Jason had to choose between Carly and Britt, and this week's exercise implies that he's chosen to put Carly's conditions before Britt's. Plus, Jason is sensitive to Britt's heartstrings where Carly is concerned, and as Steinmauer is no joke, it's hard to believe he'd fluff off Britt. Still, this doesn't mean that Brennan won't strike back at Jason for telling Carly about Joss. Unless Carly is sworn to closeness, and so is Jocelyn, Brennan is sure to learn that his girl confidant is alive of his rearmost. If she tore a strip off him for lying about us, Vaughn being an agent, Carly would lose it on Brennan for soliciting Joss to the WSB. Their love is over, and Jason telling Carly will allow Brennan the occasion to blackmail Britt for information on what she was working on at Five Poppies. He'll hang her with Steinmauer, but not before Brennan makes it clear that Jason was the bone who threw her designedly under the machine in the first place. He'll tell Britt about their so-called deal, which will have her pushing down Jason that much more. General Hospital spoilers note that as the carjack relationship is done, Brennan looks for revenge against Jason, so it'll be interesting to see a new cast added to the contest between the WSB head and Stone Cold. General Hospital spoilers Wednesday, October 15th. Britt demands answers. Valentine's angry frequenter. Cody's stunning find. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, October 15th, reveal that Britt Westbourne will demand answers while Valentine Cassadine gets an angry frequenter. Cody Bell will also make a stunning discovery, so let's bandy what's coming up in Port Charles. For starters, Britt will put Lucas Jones through a grilling session and wonder what the hell he did to drive Brad Cooper down. Whether Lucas goes into all the Portia Robinson blackmail drama or not, he may contend Brad's the bone who caused problems as usual. Indeed so, Britt will surely want to get Brad's side of the story eventually. At Steinmauer, Lulu Spencer will advise Valentine that if he wants to see their son, he'll have to deal with her first. Valentine indeed wants to see Charlotte Cassadine, so he may have to play by Lulu's rules if he wants this visit to move forward. As for Tracy Quartermaine, she'll admit some legal guidance. Tracy will smile over commodity being exactly what she wants to hear, so she might have some expedient when it comes to taking the Q mansion back from Veronica, Ronnie Bard. Speaking of Ronnie, she'll have a sweet discussion with Giovanni Gio Palmieri and form a surprising bond with him. Ronnie will make it clear that the Quartermain house belongs to her now and assure Gio that he's welcome anytime. At the PCPD, Molly Lansing Davis will admit to Dante Falconeri that she's really worried commodities happened to her pater. Rick Lansing has been gone way too long, so Molly is questioning this digital detox reason and growing alarmed over the situation. While Molly spills her enterprises to Dante, Cody seems poised to open up the basement that Outback's been scratching at. Outback won't stop barking and is fluently waking Cody to some trouble down there, so he'll presumably go down to inquiry. Cody is set to make a jaw-dropping discovery on Wednesday's General Hospital occasion, so it sounds like he'll find locked Rick and unbind him. Other General Hospital spoilers say Brennan will be on the hunt for farther information, so he may want updates on the Drew Kane exploration and any trouble that Carly Spencer could land in. Still, Brennan will land in some trouble of his own. Formerly Jason Morgan spreads the news of Jocelyn Jack's WSB status subsequently this week. General Hospital Nathan steals James from Spinelli? Shocking snare. General Hospital welcomes Nathan West back, and I anticipate some big moves to reclaim what he's allegedly missed out on over the last 7 times. And one of the effects that he may do is reclaim his son, James West, since he's the only parent who's around. We're going to talk about how Nathan may try and take his son, James, down from Damian Spinelli, and what could be also General Hospital Nathan West's return, reclaiming his job and his son, James West. Right now, we've got Nathan back and wanting to find a way to rebuild his entire life. He went to Anna Devane, complimented her on being the police manager, and asked for his job back as a PCPD operative. Nathan said he needs to support his son, James. You can formally see where Nathan's head is at. And if you believe that he cannot flash back his life, since his pater Caesar Faison shot him, also you know it's all innocent enough. It's accessible that Nathan would want to get to know his son, James. Nathan was shot before James was born 7 times agone, and they've just eventually met. Lately, Nathan told Spinelli that he'd let him take the lead with James just so the little boy has thickness in his life, since Maxie Jones is moping in a coma. But I suspect it won't be too long before Nathan says it's time for James to come live with him. General Hospital why Spinelli and Felicia Scorpio CA and stop Nathan from claiming James. Nathan is the only natural parent that James has around. Of course, Spinelli has been an awful father figure for James, especially the last couple times while he's been around Maxie nonstop. That's all true, but the Sprat also sounded super agitated to meet his pater, Nathan, at last. Notoriety that James has only known from Filmland and stories up until this point. Spinelli may not like it, but I do and suppose he can stop Nathan from being with his natural son. He may have to get fairly represented. Felicia Scorpio might not like him getting James either, but again, since Nathan is supposedly the only conscious parent that James has, it's much ineluctable. I'm sure Lulu Spencer, Spinelli, and Felicia might argue that James should remain with his siblings, Georgie Spinelli and Bailey Jones, but Nathan still may have the upper hand. Nothing has any idea where Nathan has been for the last 7 times, so they're correct to question him. Still, they're also taking him at face value, where I suppose the observers are not, which is smart. Plus, as is refocused out this week, James's pater looks healthy, tan, and strong, not like Notoriety, who has been lying in a bed comatose for 7 times. The way Nathan looks is also veritably suspicious, and I'm sure Spinelli and others are going to start talking about this. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.